Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to another Tag It Tuesday. We kind of alternate Tuesdays. So this I'm doing different items, and this is the Tuesday that we do tags. Since I have a few tag dies out there right now that I just love. I love doing tags. So if you're new to my blog, I love doing tags. If I can make a tag every single day, I would. So anyways, I'm so excited that we have came up with this segment on my blog on every other Tuesday. So I'm going to quickly show you what I used. Remember when I had used the Teresa Collins, the Masquerade Party, the pattern paper. Remember I said I wish they had it in 6x6, but they do. I guess I was just being a little impatient, or maybe I have ordered too early, but I was so super excited that Blue Moon Scrapping does carry this. And I'm still sad that Liz's Paper Loft Boutique is closing, because I would have definitely gotten this from them, but I figured I have to find a new paper place. So I get the paper from Blue Moon Scrapping, and let me tell you, excellent customer service. I literally order this, for example, on a Thursday, and I have it at my house on Saturday. That's how quick their turnaround time is, depending if it's in stock, okay? And the cool part about it is that right next to this collection, they may throw in something that like an ink that I didn't have, that kind of coordinates with this set, which is super sweet. And this is the new designer series, Archival Ink by Ranger. As you all know, I use this all the time. I am like addicted to the jet black archival ink. But the cool part about it is they kind of have this advertised with it. So this way you could have the coordinating orange, which I'm super excited about, because I noticed when I used that orange that I did have last time, it definitely didn't go with it. So I'm so glad. So thank you so much, Blue Moon Scrapping, for doing that, because it was a huge help, okay? Okay, not that my project even goes around that, but I just wanted to give you an example of how they kind of give you little extra things to help you out, to make your scrapbooking or paper crafting so much easier. Okay, this is the 6x6 Masquerade Party Designer paper. Super cute, super duper cute. Love it, okay? But the only one I used, this is what's left of it, because I've been using this one like crazy. This little tiny one is what I used for on my tag today, okay? So that's part of the paper I used. And then, let me grab something really quick. Okay, and then I used my stitch. This is the tag die that I used, the stitched round tab, arrow, and tag dies. And what I did was I used the tag and the little reinforcer. And then I used my stitched party dies, and I just used the banner portion on this one. I used one of my older sets, which I think I used this yesterday, Small Talk, and I really like this one because it had Boo. Perfect, okay. So, and then I used my new favorite, Build a Chevy Background, okay. And then I used my other Halloween favorite, Treats for My Sweet, and the only ones I used from here is a cutie patootie little spider and that cutie patootie little bat, okay. So I'm going to show them to you right now of what they look like, because I wanted to do one on camera for you to show you how you could dress up just plain white paper to use as your, as a background. You don't have to use, like, say for example, you don't have to go out and run by the pattern paper because someone else has it. You can make your own. So I'm going to quickly show you what I did here. Let me kind of zoom in for you so you could see. Aren't they super duper cutie patootie? I love how they came out. This is what they're going to look like, okay? So I did a lot of distressing to it, as you could see. And like I said, the banner is the only thing I use pattern paper on, okay? Now, of course, you could use whatever you have on hand or whatever, but I know a lot of you ordered that Chevy, the Build a Chevy stamp set background, and I am almost sold out of that. So I figured since that's going to be hitting your mailboxes this week, I'm going to show you a different way how to use it. So let me grab my little piece of foam here. Okay, I'm using this foam here. This came with one of the stamp sets. One of the stamp sets I had gotten from Close to My Heart for the art booking cartridge. And I was like, oh, I'm going to use that for stamping. Okay, so now I'm going to show you all my pieces, okay? Basically, this is what it is right here. They're all white pieces. And let me get everything here. I have my little banner, my piece of ribbon, my piece of hemp. This is May Arts ribbon, and this is from, I believe this I got from May Arts. This one here this is the hemp, and this is from Liz's Paper Loft Boutique. Definitely she is still open. She's not closing. It's just that she's not getting any new inventory. She is closing. I'm sorry. I'm giving you false information. She is closing her doors, but she's not getting any new inventory in. Okay? Okay, so now let's go ahead and get started on our tag. We are going to use, let's see, let's go ahead, let me kind of use this as my guide, okay, and that's going to determine where I'm going to start my first stamp, okay. So I'm going to use the smaller little Chevy background there. And then I want to use my black ink. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and ink it. You can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm inking it up right now on my, the Jet Black Ranger, the one I had showed you earlier. Okay, so at least I have a guide. I have an idea where I want to start, so I'll put that right there. Okay. And then I am going to put the other little stamp on my block. I'm going to be using the thicker one. Now this isn't because I have a larger scale of this one. This is just the smaller scale of that one. And then for that one, I'm going to use my new Orange Blossom. I love this color because it almost kind of reminds me of pumpkin pie. Not pumpkin pie, the food, but I mean, I think it's called pumpkin pie, the one from Stampin' Up. It kind of reminds me of that one. And I was really sad that my Stampin' Up one dried out. So I figured, you know what? I will just get a new one. Because this one looks just like it. Okay. So let's go ahead and get that one on there. And you see how the edges are, how it kind of overlaps right there. That's because that's where the stitching is. But we're going to fix that, so don't worry about that. Let me grab a white really quick. Yeah, we're going to fix that. It's not going to look all yucky like that. And the only reason why I just did that is because of the stitching portion, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put that back onto the little plastic thingy here. And then I'm going to put my black one on. I have two of these. I just have no idea where the second one is at the moment. Okay, so you know what? I'd better not put it on that way. I better kind of do it this way better. Yeah, so this way I know it's on here straight. Okay, so let me go ahead. Oopsie. I almost used the Orange Blossom again. I need to use the black for this one. So we are just going to go ahead and just, oopsie, hold on. Stamp this right below there. And this is how that's why it's called Build a Chevy background, because you could build it however you want. Okay, got that portion down. Let me clean up the stamp really quick and put it back on the little plastic thing here. Okay, so that part is done. Let me clean this up a little. I don't think I need that anymore for right now. Okay, so now what we are going to do, I'm going to grab my little piece of I guess it's called a craft mat, maybe? I don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't use it very often, so I don't know the correct term for it. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this for distressing the the edges how I did the other one, okay? So I'm just using walnut stain, and this is the Tim Holtz Distress Inks right there, the walnut stain one. And I'm just going to kind of just go around the edges here. And then it'll make those edges that kind of looked yucky, you know, when I stamped on it, it'll make them look just less yuckier, as I could say. Okay. So I'm just going to go like so, and then let's cover that one up. And then now we are going to use the black one, which is this one right here. I like to call it Black Suit, also from Tim Holtz. Okay, and then I'm just going to go around with the black as well. Okay. Okay, just like so. I probably shouldn't have done that extra one in the center there, but just like that to kind of give it a little dirty distress look, okay? So now that we have that on there, I already cut out my banner. Okay, so I am just going to, where's my little picky thing here? I'm just going to go ahead and see these little holes. Somebody thought they were damaged. They said, oh my god, my die has holes in it, but it's not really damaged. All it is, it just helps you. Because see, the Vagabond, it really gets in there. So it just helps you just take it out easily, just like that. It helps you pop out your die, okay? So now what we are going to do, let me just use these scissors here. We are just going to trim any, you could trim off any part, but you just need 3 to fit on your little die. Okay, and that's going to go like so. But before I do that, I wanted to use that cutie patootie little spider, which was this guy right here. Let me get my black ink. And this is, I'm going to go ahead and stamp him right there. Okay, he's going to get stamped like so. I could have did it a little bit further up, but I'm going to leave it like that. And to go ahead and fix the little, let me grab a marker because I want to fix that line. Let's see. I think this will work. Yeah, because it's going to go up further. So I'm just going to, okay, if I got a marker that works, that would be very helpful. Oops, I grabbed the wrong one. No wonder why. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and just make this line just go a little bit further up, okay? Looks a little bit thicker than the other one, but it's okay. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I am just going to quickly throw some pop dots on here really fast. Okay, got the little pop dot thingies on there. And then now I am just going to put this like so. Okay, got that like that. And then now before I put, and actually, you know what? Let's add the little stamp on here now. What I did was I used, oh, you know what? I used something else too. I used my Chunky Jar accessories for this. I went ahead and got some clear cardstock, and then I stamped using StazOn ink Boo. And then I used that little clear pop dot tape that I had gotten from Simon Says Stamp. And I'll just put this on as at a little diagonal. And the reason why I chose clear, because I didn't want to take too much away from my little Chevy background I had stamped on there. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are going to grab that orange blossom again, and we are going to ink up the white portion of the white, what do you call it, the little reinforcer that goes on the top of the tag, and that comes in this tag set. And I'm just going to go ahead and just ink this up. It looks like really inky, but it does dry really nice. I love it. Okay, perfect. So we're just going to leave that. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just throw in a little bit of distressing in here. I'm using that black again. Just a little bit on here. Just so it won't look so orange, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let me just kind of wipe this off really quick here. Put that there. And then now what I'm going to do, There is a little score mark on there. I'm just going to go ahead and fold it at that little score line. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and just attach it to my tag using a little bit of glossy accents. That's a cute little simple tag. Okay, and you could totally just put these on gifts for someone, add it to a little treat bag, you know what I'm saying? Something cute. Okay, so I'm just going to hold it just for a little bit, and while that's drying, we're going to go ahead and just run my ribbon through here. And then tie it up with my hemp twine. Okay. Alrighty, so just like so, and let me give these a little trim. And then at the top here, I'm just going to use my little zigzag scissors to trim the top portions of it. And that's about it. That's how I made my cute little tags. Of course, you could use a lot of I have a lot of my tags. So of course, this could work with, this style could work with any of my tag dies that you have. Okay, everybody, so that is my set of 4, because we were all supposed to make a set of 4 tags, anything that we wanted. So of course, you know, I chose Halloween. So anyways, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry that this video was a bit too long. Go ahead and visit my blog, www.creativeTimeForMe.com, to see what the rest of my amazing design team has done for you today. Okay, I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.